Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to be finally fixing my running trailer lights. At first, since I ran the wire for this trailer myself, I thought that I made a mistake on the trailer, but that's not it. But as you can see, the lights are not working. So if this is happening to you in the 4th gen Tacoma, I'm gonna show you how to fix it. So what we have going on is when we first bought the truck, of course, if you follow the channel, where it's a new truck, pretty much it's a new gen and everything was working as usual. But then out of the blue, we got a situation where we didn't have running lights. We got stopped at the police, and that's how we realized that we had a problem. I've been looking at the forums and stuff and trying to find the information, but ultimately I end up just pretty much reading the owner's manual, and I'm gonna save you a bunch of time in order to fix this problem. So I'm gonna show it to you right now. This is our problem right here, is the fuse box. It's the fuse, and this Tacoma has 3 fuse boxes. Two of them are in the engine bay, one on the driver's side, right there, and the other one is on the passenger side when we found our culprit. And there's one more that's below, and they just turned the lights off in this parking lot or whatever. The other one is under this small cover under the glove box, of course, in the passenger side, and you'll find your 3rd fuse box. But you don't have to worry about all that. I already did all that job for you. But the culprit, like I said, is right here in the engine bay in the passenger side. Now, once again, I've been going through the forums trying to find information, and I was never able to find anything. I guess the truck's still too new for the forums to kind of keep track of everything. And since we use our truck on almost a daily basis for towing, there's a higher chance that something might burn. So there's 2 ways that you can actually check the fuses. The first one is just a visual inspection. I think it's going to be very hard to catch in camera, but that fuse doesn't have any continuity. Now, the professional or right way, if you will, to check this is actually very simple. I'm going to show you right here what you're going to need. So all you need to test your fuses to find problems is one of these. It's called a multimeter. They're cheap. You can get one for like 30-40 bucks. I fully recommend getting one of these, not only to troubleshoot your vehicle, but also you can troubleshoot your household problems as well. I'm not sponsored, but you should definitely get one of these if you are someone that constantly works on vehicles. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to your fuse box. You're going to assist yourself with this right here. It will tell you the fuses that you're looking for. So for us, we're looking at everything related to a trailer. That's how we found our culprit. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your multimeter. It's going to be in off. You're going to set it up at continuity right there. And then you will notice that the fuses have 2 exposed metal parts. You're going to put one on one end, one on the other, and your multimeter should start beeping and giving you a value. If it doesn't, it means that fuse has been burned. And the other test that you can do is pretty much like I showed you before. You just grab the fuse. I don't know where it went, but you just grab the fuse and visually inspect if the small coil inside of it is burned or not. If it's burned, then you already know that fuse needs to be replaced. So, like I said, visually inspecting the fuse will help you determine that. It's way easier with the multimeter, but if you want to go one by one, you can just pull it out. All the fuse boxes in the vehicle, if you bought the truck new, you should have the small tool that will allow you to take them out without damaging them. And then, I don't know if we're able to capture it on camera, but you can see that the small coil inside, it's, let's try to get it with the camera. You can definitely see right there that the small coil inside of it is not connected, so it has no continuity, therefore it won't send power to whatever the fuse is meant for. And that's an easy way you can tell. Alright, so we got our new fuse. I would recommend getting an original one from Toyota. We're going to place this one just to fix the problem. We don't want the police messing with us because we don't have trailer running lights. But I'll probably go tomorrow or in the next days to just get a new one from Toyota and put it instead. gonna be a small fix for now. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't give us a hassle. This is not, you know, a German made that has to be all OEM type of vehicle. I believe so. Guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna place this one where the blown fuse was, and we're gonna check if we have running lights, and if we do, then I have successfully teach you how to diagnose this problem and how to fix it. All right, so we're gonna pop this bad boy in at the 30 facing here. Go right there. It went right in. So now is the moment of truth. We're gonna check if we do have running lights in our trailer. And look at that, just easy as that. We just fixed a problem that I've also seen is common with other Tacomas. And I guess that we also found the reason that burned in the first place, because you can see this light is not turning on my trailer, which means that the trailer wiring also has a problem. Therefore, that's what burned that fuse in the Tacoma. So now I got something else to fix. But the main thing is that we got running lights again, and the police shouldn't mess too much with us. And now you know how to diagnose this. I haven't seen anybody else post about this. I try to ask some questions in the group just to kind of save me a little bit of time. It didn't work, so I'm right here to save you a little bit of time. So if you value this type of information, like, subscribe, and share with your friends and your Toyota and Tacoma lovers, and we'll keep the content going. All right, so now you guys know how to diagnose light problems in the trailer, running lights, and how to fix them in the 4th Gen Tacoma. Once again, if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, and share for more videos. I might actually upload a video fixing that wiring. So if you like this type of content, once again, I would appreciate a like, subscribe. See you in the next one.